Hi y'all, I'm sorry. Good morning. I'm using the Wi-Fi and I see it's still lagging really bad. I hoped if we used Wi-Fi instead of, you know, data, but man, it's really lagging, isn't it? Oh, worse than normal. Y'all, hi Cinnamon Hot Hot Hot. Hi Angie Shay. It seems like it would be better using Wi-Fi. Hang on, y'all. Let me go. I'm going to go turn my desktop off because, let me go turn it off. I don't know if that'll help or not. Does that seem to help a little bit? Still lagging a lot. Well, y'all, it's... Hi, Iris. Oh, hi, Iris. I'm glad you're here, honey. Y'all, I'm trying to get me some iced coffee. And no, I'm not going to punch a motherfucker in the mouth. How's everybody doing this morning? Hi, Aunt B. Hi, Maureen. It's okay on your end? On my phone, it's lagging like all get out. This is a terrible angle. I hope I don't have any boogers in my nose. Excuse me. No, I can't mute, or at least if I can, I don't know how. Who is my co-host this morning, Cinnamon? Who was it? There's no telling in this house. I'm so accustomed to them being the rulers of the house, the cats, They live here. They just let us Bob and I hang out with them. A little kitty. No boogers, Cheryl says. Okay, great. I love you, Aunt B. It's good to see you here, as always. Sorry if there's it's a little bit noisy over here because I should have had my coffee ready already, but hey. Once you hit that go live, it's like there's no coming back. No bears in the cave. No bears in the cave. Hi, Sassy Brenda. I don't think we have any mods in here right now. It's really early. ASMR. You know what? Hi, Jackie Chase. Maureen, you know what? Y'all are going to think I'm nuts. Of course, you already do think I'm nuts, and you'd be right. Hi, Busy Bee. There are 8 that never go outside, Busy Bee, because they were rescued. Hi, I'll be frank. Thank you. Oh, you snot bag. You have big boogers hanging off of the hairs out of the end of your nose, and you probably have hair growing out of your ears, too. I'll be frank. I need to get some ice. Because we're going to go outside so I can smoke. Is this what we tuned in for? For all this noise? Watching her make a cup of iced coffee? Hi, Rhonda. Hi, Sassy. You're only awake because you have a doctor's appointment. Oh, honey, you forgot to lock your door last night. Sassy Brenda, that is not acceptable behavior. You lock that door at night. As a matter of fact, lock the door in the daytime. And I hope that you're not like Sassy Brenda, I hope that your appointment is not for anything serious. Busy Bee, you have two inside. Hi, Avery's mom. What I was going to say, Busy Bee, the ones that I've got my charging cord in case we need that. Hi, Wondering Hearts. Y'all, on the phone, your chat fades. It's not, well, y'all, if you ever do this on a phone, then you know that. I forgot to take my headband off. Punch a motherfucker right in the mouth. So, to answer Busy Bee, they're the 8 that are inside that never go out. It's because they were rescued like as either as orphans or like Wang Chang, Cheetah Burrito, his mommy, who was the stray mommy of everybody. I don't like it when I don't like that. Hang on, let me get this sit down. Wang Chang, his mommy culled him out of the litter because he had ringworm. And she basically brought him to us and said, here, take care of my baby. He also is FIV positive, which is like HIV, but it's in cats. It's not communicable to humans. It doesn't cross, hi Fruit Loop Loo, it doesn't cross species boundaries, you know, so he stays inside. Or maybe like the orphaned ones that I hand raised and fed kitty formula with an eyedropper and stuff like that. You know, so they just stayed inside. And right now on the catio, let's see. Hang on. Flip the camera here. There's the babies. They came out at 6 a.m. and they've had breakfast. Hi, Louise. Well, thank you, Louise. I'm actually... Louise, you're so sweet. Good morning, Texas gal. Darling, I didn't see about your appointment. I don't want to be not prying. It's none of my business. I just hope it's nothing serious. This is one of my... I love this little top. Look at that. Isn't that cute? A little orange satin lining and embroidery. Isn't that just cute as it can be? Jackie, we do, honey. And thank you for recognizing that we do. We take very good care of the cats. Y'all look, I may have said this before, but I tend to repeat myself on occasion. If push came to shove, and I had to choose whether to buy food for me or food for the cats, guess who I would buy the food for? The cats. Because I live to where if I had to, I can forage for wild food for myself. Of course, they could forage for wild food for themselves. Thank you, Avery's mom. Hi, A. Clem. Welcome. They can forage for food themselves as well, except if you capture them and tame them, when they're teeny tiny and they don't learn how to hunt, they may not necessarily be very successful at it. Hi, Grump, Texas. You love watching the cats. You know what? High Superior Dreams 19, I'm discovering that a great number of you are enjoying the kitty cats. When it's just a kitty cat video, some of you enjoy the kitty cat videos when it's like you're looking at them, but I'm jacking my jaws about something else. And I'm finding that even though we're still in the experimental stage, a great number of you seem to really be enjoying our drives. So I'm still working on getting that together. Hi, Sherry. Well, I'll tell you what, Sherry, in the 9 years that we've had our bungalow here, I've only seen one garden snake, you know, the kind that you're glad that you have around. Of course, I don't really live in an area that would lend itself to be swarming with reptiles. I'm sure there are plenty across the road out in the woods. And right now, it's been so dry that the creek has dried up. It's somewhere up the way here. It's a spring-fed creek, but I don't, you know, I'm not Jody Sue Brown, so I'm not an expert in all areas of life. I'm no expertise in water flow other than knowing that it goes downhill. But anyway, the creek has dried up. But even with the creek, it's like, it's not, I don't live in a place like where we have the water moccasins and copperheads and stuff like right up here where we are. Y'all think it's funny that I don't know everything? You expect me as the Empress and the head cheese, not the head cheese, the head honcho, the big cheese of this criminal conglomerate, interplanetary, with an orchestrated attack on Jody Sue Brown that has been like conspiratalized behind the scenes for over a year behind with everybody that's on YouTube. Are you kidding me? Y'all expect me to know everything. Hi, my sacred path. Can't understand what, honey. Y'all know when I do uploads like I did last night, if you saw it. It's satire. I'm just being a smart aleck for the most part. That's really good. It wasn't my intention to even like make a video about her last night, or, you know. But she just kept going on and on and on and on and on, high dodging bullets, like she always does. But when she gets to the line, because earlier in that live stream, she's literally like, she's calling law enforcement and she's going after this particular creator because she, according to her, this creator has threatened her. Now, the thing is that with her receipt that she flashes up on the screen on her phone, she let this one up long enough and read it. I'm trying to remember exactly how it went. But anyway, she said, the person who texted her said, if you don't respond to me within an hour, then I'm going to expose yada, 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 yada. I didn't catch what yada is. Well, Jody Sue went off, man. Good morning, Dodging Bullets. Went off like she does. And um, like live on the air, she's like, I'm going to call the law. And then I got distracted, and I don't think she ever did. But anyway, when she got to the part in that live where she says pretty much what she said was, this is not a direct quote because I can't remember exactly right now, that she wishes that it would hurry up and be like the Jetsons, to where she could come through the computer screen and punch a motherfucker in the mouth. And I was like, well, now there's a threat. That's a threat. I mean, not really. Not really, but kind of. Hi, Birdie's Crime Chat. Hi, Cotton Candy Boobs. Hi, AP. Hope you're feeling good, honey. I know, Sacred Path. You live in a cat house too, dodging bullets. Sacred Path. Y'all don't get mad at me for this, please. But I honest to Pete wish that woman would get some help, like professional counseling. But if you saw, I was doing some research yesterday. Hi, New Orleans lady. Hi, Aussie girl Jen. Hi, Vet Girl RWB. Honey, Vet Girl, there's no particular topic. I got my morning chores done. I feel pretty good. Sometimes later in the day I don't feel so good, and I just wanted to chat with y'all. So, well, you know, if there's something that comes up that you guys want to ask me about or chat about, I just wanted to come on and say hi, pretty much. Kim, honey, don't worry about it. That's why when I left a message for you girls, that I said, you know, if there are no mods there, it's okay. And I'll Be Frank and Fruit Loop Loo are here, baby. If you're just waking up, don't worry about it. Jackie Chase, I do too. I hear Cher's voice when I say, Cotton Candy Bibs. Thank you, Wolf Cat. That's because it's, you know, I've only been up for like 2 hours, so I'm not worn out yet. Heather Lynn, if I missed you, honey, hi. I mean, we could talk about y'all. Babies, what can we say? In Summer's case, anyway. Hi, Tracy. What can we say in Summer's case that we haven't? See how I just get lost when I think about her. I just drift off out there somewhere when I think about Summer. I fight so hard, y'all, to keep our channel from becoming, hi, Misdemeanor, from becoming like the channels that get under my skin. I don't want our content to become a, hi, Patty Ponytail, a channel that every live is me bashing somebody or dragging somebody or throwing shade on somebody. I don't want us to become that. And it's really a struggle. at this point in Summer's case to avoid it and still be able to talk about her, Summer, and keep her name in the public eye. Because it has devolved into this morass of just, hi Cherise. And I'm sorry I missed the name, but I did see the comment that said, it's time for law enforcement to make a move. Let me relight this, it went out. I keep hanging on to that hope, y'all, that it's a matter of, that it's bigger than Summer, that they're building a case, stacking charges perhaps, you know, getting their ducks in a row, because perhaps when something is turned over to Armstrong or whoever down there would get the affidavits. I think it would be District Attorney General Armstrong down there. Or if it were to go to a grand jury, unless there's a trial handed down. I mean, law enforcement is really got to mind their P's and Q's, dot all the I's, cross all the T's, right? Because maybe they've only got one shot at whatever it is. Whatever it is. And y'all know when it comes to Summer, I've said a number of times, and I keep reminding my viewers, that we, including myself, we will say, they did this. They did it. Well, what is this and what is it? We don't know. We can say they're guilty of this, guilty of that, but we don't know what this or that is. So how can we know whoever is guilty or not guilty of this or that when we don't know who they are or what this or that is? It just absolutely drives me insane sometimes. Tracy, honey, I've tried to stop listening to her. I went like a whole week. And honestly, I don't jump over to Jody Sue unless I see on another channel that she has said or done something that maybe I want to go check out. And I can't remember now what it was yesterday evening that made me just kind of jump over there. Because honestly, I was simultaneously, good morning, Pippi, or Poppy. I'm sorry, Poppy. It's hard for me to see y'all. Hi, Kathy Burke. Kathy, honey, your heart is hurt for 13 months. Sweetheart, are you one of those that, like me, like most of my viewers, that you've had sleepless nights, troubled days? Anyway, you know, I've said more than once that I'll sit here and just say her name over and over if I have to. It seems ridiculous. But anyway, I was modding simultaneously 2 channels last night who do not like each other. I was modding Listen to the Voices Behind the Wall, which was extremely challenging for me to maintain a moderator's professional stance, because I cannot stand Tiffany Marie. And she was Cher's guest last night. Now, I know a lot of people don't like Cher. That's cool. Y'all know I'm not the type that, it's none of my business who you watch. And I've told you before, the only time it ever even really catches my eye, your chat in another chat room, for the most part, is to just say hi. Because obviously I'm in that chat room too, or how would I know you're there, right? So it's none of my business. I don't care. The only thing I care about is if, and this has actually happened, and I'm not going to say the username because it's a very popular person, not a YouTuber, but a popular person who goes to a lot of chat rooms when it's about summer and even goes up on panels. A local down there. And I will see that person in Scott H's chat as a member. Pretty sure they're a member at Scott H's. And any of us that watch Scott H and are loyal members or viewers or subs to him know that there's no love lost between Scott H and Tiffany Marie. So when I see that person in Scott H's chat being supportive of everything he says and interacting with the chat, and then that night I see them in Tiffany Marie's chat and they're sending pink floaty hearts to Bombshell Exploded. Now that catches my eye. Now evidently that person doesn't care that that's seen, or they wouldn't be publicly chatting like that. But that makes me even further question, who are you? What is your motive? What's your agenda? What the fuck are you up to? That you're two-faced publicly. That takes some balls. I gotta kind of admire those kind of balls. Thank you, Dazed and Confused. It's my morning look. This is before the day gets going. When you guys see me come on later in the day, I've already put in a number of hours at work here. You know, some people, I guess, think that all I do, or all some other people do, you know, like Jody Sue Brown. She thinks that all of us in the web, you know, all of us in Spider Ubia, from the planet Spider Ubia, she literally said that all we do, and you guys too, all we do is sit at a desk or in front of a computer all day long, conspiring to terrorize her. Well, I guess that's why the cats are starving and the litter boxes are dirty and the floor's not mopped and the beds aren't made. The dishes aren't washed. The windows aren't cleaned. The yard isn't mowed. The flower beds aren't weeded. There's no grocery shopping done. I never make it to Dollar General or to Walmart. We've been out of toilet paper for 13 months. Because all I do is sit and just hang on every word out of Jody Sue Brown's mouth. Just says something important. Jody Sue Brown, if you're watching this, bitch, You ain't never said a fucking important thing, period. You ain't got shit to say that anybody gives a fuck about. And the only reason I watch your nasty ass skank holler bunny is to make fun of you. You got nothing, bitch. You've got no info. You might have some kind of inside line running with law enforcement down there. Otherwise, how did you know that Homeland Security was in the area? Usually when that's happening, Jody Sue, there's a thing called a task force that has been formed. And a task force would also include local law enforcement, wouldn't it, Jody Sue? Who's your buddy over at the Hawkins County Sheriff's Department? Jody Sue. Who's your buddy at Sullivan County? Jody Sue. Do you know John Allen Biggins, Jody Sue? Because you hang out and defend child molesters. And John Allen Biggins, allegedly, according to Homeland Security, so who's your buddy, Jody Sue Brown? And you know, one of our commenters said the other day after I did the piece on John Allen Biggins, which we're going to look at more, we need to find out, y'all, how do we find out when did he leave Hawkins County Sheriff's Department? We know he was employed there in March of 2017. We know he was arrested several days ago on a federal warrant in a sting operation as a corrections officer for Sullivan County Sheriff's Department. When did he join Sullivan's County? When did he leave Hawkins County Sheriff's Department? And why did he leave? Was he fired? Did he quit? I don't know. I want to know. And I don't know how to find out. Hi, sweet sativa. Thank you, honey. Y'all, I sit out here, I light a cigarette, and then I start talking, and I don't. And I just let it burn up. Maybe I ought to start smoking like Jody Sue Brown. Hit it like it's a blunt, you know. Just suck it in and just hold it and hold it and hold it and hold it and hold it until you puke cigarette smoke. Hi, J-Dub. J-Dub, are you over from House of Williams, darling? I'll see. You do the same thing, honey. It's Papa Lawson, Mama Sue Brown Lawson. Mama Brown passed away. Well, let me ask you this then. I'm trying to think of breaking news. What do you think about Andy Bernard? Yeah, you gander House of West. I thought so, J-Dub. I thought that was you that had helped Mallory with her Amazon wish list. The assholes kept going and like doing that thing where the things would disappear off of her wish list, but she wasn't getting it. Y'all, I've been thinking about setting up an Amazon wish list, and I don't know how. I went and I set one up. I'm going to get back to my question. And I accidentally hit a wrong number on my phone number. So it did a thing. I'd never done it before. I've never even been on Amazon before the other day. But I thought, hey, maybe I could set up an Amazon wish list for the kitties. Because I'm totally dropping the idea about the membership thing that I brought up yesterday. Because C. Tada and a couple of other viewers let me know that as far as they know, you have to monetize your channel in order to have memberships, and I'm not monetizing this channel. And another viewer lovingly, I think it was C. Tada, one of our mods, said, well, why don't you, if you don't want to monetize, you could have a Cash App and you could title it, for the kiddies. Because that's what all of that was about, was helping with the kiddies. No, I'm not going to have a Cash App. So, anyway, when I did the Amazon wish list thing, and I put in my wrong phone number, and then it says, we're going to send you a confirmation code to your phone number. And I was like, oh no, that's not my phone. One of the numbers was wrong. And I can't find anywhere in there that it lets you fix your phone number. So, I don't even know how to, I'm so dumb with that stuff. So, y'all just forget, please, that I asked hi Blanca, no need to forget that I asked something. I don't mean it like that. It's not like, I want you to mentally delete what I said about memberships. It was an idea. But if I have to monetize to do it, I'm not going to do it. Clem, I agree. We should all, if a person is a praying person, if you're a praying person, I hope that you are and have been praying. Kim, honey, most people, hi Carrie, most people can't. I have last month, because of these guys, the kittens, I had to cancel my membership to several channels. And it was really hard. I mean, like almost an emotional experience. Hi, Lucia. To choose. I was a member on 8 channels. And I was like, I have got to cancel some of these. Y'all know I'm on Social Security. And, I mean, Bob works. But I'm a line item budgeter. If that makes, I don't know if you know what a line item budget is. But it's like, you've got your household budget. And it's like this much for housing. You budget every month. This much for utilities. This much for food. This much for that. This much for that. This much for that. And then after that, then you've got like your miscellaneous column. And you've got an entertainment column. Frivolous spending, which we don't do much of here. But anyway, I don't rely on my husband's money, our money, household money, for my stuff. Okay? I pay for my own stuff on my Social Security. So I had to cancel my membership even on some channels where I freaking am a moderator, y'all. I canceled my membership on Ziggy's. I canceled my membership on Angel Talks Too Fast. On, I can't remember the other two. But anyway, just to kind of balance things out. So, before people start saying, oh, she's an e-beggar, there's no way to send me I'm not e-begging. I'm just telling y'all what the situation is and why I was thinking about, hi, old G, hi, Alicia, about the not monetizing, but just memberships. Because then I thought, well, I could use the membership money every month for the kittens and the rescue cats. And maybe even to like get me a little stand for my phone when we take drives, instead of me basically bungee cording it with hair ties to the rearview mirror. You know, like get one of the real little stands that's made for that, for putting like on your dashboard and stuff. But it didn't work out. Not gonna work out. So, oh, so here's the question I wanted to ask you. What do y'all think about Andy Bernard proposing marriage to Becca and presenting her with his grandmother Cleta's ring as an engagement ring? No, Cherise, honey, I don't have a post office box. Everybody knows my street address. I doxed myself on purpose on a live, sitting on the front porch. I purposefully turned my camera and I said, if you trolls and assholes want to know where I live, there's my address right on the mailbox. Come on by. Me and my Taurus 380 would love to meet you. Nobody's come by except, you know, my friends that wear blue uniforms and drive patrol cars. Some of them drive unmarked cars. And they're good enough that if they were to drive, hi Jack, if they were to drive by right now and see me sitting out here, they would get out of the cruiser and walk over here and say, what the fuck are you doing? I'd say, I'm sitting here smoking a cigarette, fixing to smoke a joint when I get off of here. What are you doing? Oh, I'm on patrol. You got any news for us today? Got any dope dealers in your neighborhood you need us to deal with? They sit in the church parking lot across the road from my house. They wave at me when I come outside. Cops in this town love me. Go figure. You know why? I'm not a fucking criminal. Go figure. You'd think with all the accusations that have been made by Enchanted Life Path, all the accusations that have been made by Tiffany Marie, all the accusations that have been made by AB, all the accusations that have been made by Jody Sue Brown, as well as their subs, their members, and their chatters, you'd think motherfucking feds would be up my ass with a wire brush hauling me down. Well, they wouldn't have to haul me. I can just walk through the woods over to the sheriff's department, where my friend Chris Brown is the sheriff. So, but of course I'm very powerful because I'm a fucking empress, right? I am the empress of the interplanetary spider Ubia. I'm in charge of all of this shit. I showed you guys my fucking porcupine scepter. I hypnotized you with it. I gave you your mission orders. You're on a fucking mission. Come on. Are y'all going to tell me what you think of Andy proposing? Yes, a wire brush. My mother used to say that. When my mom, all my little sayings like that, they're not mine. That's my mom. My mom would never take the Lord's name in vain, and you didn't say the F word, and you did not take the Lord's name in vain in front of my mother. She would slap you, open hand slap, pop in your mouth, or literally wash your mouth out with soap. But if you pissed my mother off, what came out of her mouth was, up your ass with a wire brush, son of a bitch. Just saying. Okay, JW, you think it's only to piss off the dragon. Wolfcat couldn't care less about Andy. Baby, I don't care. I don't care about Andy either. Hi, BB Diamond. As far as I'm concerned, yeah, dodging bullets. I think she's a snitch too. Um, I think she snitched on the majority of those 32 people when the kingpin got taken down, and those people are going to start. They're going to be getting out of jail pretty soon. Jody Sue Brown. So, okay. Sharice, you think he's moving too fast, but you don't care. Okay. Aunt B, I think it's ridiculous of him to be getting married. Might be just to get to Jody Puke. Dodging bullets is showing rats. Astronaut in the ocean don't care about their love life drama. I don't either, honey. I just wondered if any of you had any thoughts as to, it's just something out there to maybe talk about. Look, I've told y'all what I think about Andy. He's just another grifter. He's just another cash apper. He's just another, I'm going to come on YouTube and not say a fucking thing that means anything person. That's all he is, in my opinion. Hang on, darlings. I gotta scroll your. Hey, what was that? It wasn't a kitty. It was a big cat. Hang on. Jack of all trades. I don't have much of an opinion on that, as it doesn't directly pertain to Summer. But in general, I don't have much dependence on his credibility. I agree, honey. Aunt B, the people that surrounded Summer were not the top half of the class. That's right, baby. I agree. Hi, little Boston Slalom. Honey, little Boston, baby, I don't think any of those people down there need to be having babies. I mean, I'm not for forced sterilization or some kind of freaky thing like that. I mean, truly, I'm not into that sort of thing or thinking. But, oh my God. Yeah, Sharon, it's insane. I mean, look here what we're sitting here talking about. That's why it just says iced coffee and punch a motherfucker in the mouth in the title. Because there's nothing new to talk about for Summer. There has been nothing new to talk about for Summer. That's why we will sit and just talk about the people who talk about her. And other people will sit and talk about me sitting here talking about stuff that has nothing to do with Summer. Because that's what we're doing. It's from this side, babies, of the camera and the screen, it's really challenging if you're serious-minded about the missing to have these cases where, like with Brandon Blancett, we know nothing. No new news. Angel Nicole Overstreet, no new news. Danielle Hoyle, Kennedy Hoyle, no new news. Maybe I'm just picking the wrong cases to talk about. Maybe I need to be, I seem to have a penchant for just accidentally choosing cases to discuss that seem to have no end, or they seem to be, I don't know. Texas gal, I see him as a suspect, but enjoy see him make the mayor. It keeps jumping, honey. I see him as a suspect, but enjoy see him making the mayor crazy upset. Hi, Esther. Y'all, I should be ashamed to admit this. Michael Vaughn. Wolfcat, thank you for bringing up Monkey. Daniel Robinson. We did finally get some news on Timothy Dees up in Missouri yesterday. I haven't covered Timothy D's, but I did. I've let another one burn up. I did share a number of the posts on our community tab from other creators, mostly Mountain Girl 212 and Arctic Fox True Crime, because they were covering Timothy D's. And unfortunately, that young man in Missouri was found deceased. Very sad. I don't know any more details than that. I just got the notification that he had been found deceased, and it's a very sad ending to Timothy D's story. And y'all, I'm so sorry. Tickle in my throat and stuff, and smoking. But hi, M. Madsen. Hi, Gaze and Afternoon. How much charge have we got left? I may have to plug us in. We're down to 31%. Let me go ahead and plug us in. Might as well just sit here and chat a little bit about nothing in particular, except punching a motherfucker in the mouth. If it was the Jetsons and I could come through this screen, I'd punch a motherfucker in the mouth. Welcome to my world, Jody Sue Brown. Because I can't tell you, Jody Sue Brown, how many times I have wished I could come through this screen and sit down and talk to you about what a fucking idiot you are. All right, hang on. I left my love in Avalon beside. I don't know why that song popped into my head. Golly, I haven't heard. Can you hear the mourning doves? That's one reason I like to be outside up here, y'all. It's pretty quiet in my hood. Hang on. Gotta plug y'all in. Hi, Angel Talks Too Fast. Hello, baby. Getting us plugged in here. Got Jane Justice, what are you saying, baby? JSB would know what causes limpness. I believe that one all by. Shall we have a new name for Jody Sue Brown? Flaccid Flossie. I don't do nicknames for these people. I mean, I'll participate in it in other people's chats, but for the most part, I just, I'll call. Can't find them because of human composting. How many? Let me see. What are you saying? Come back, chat. Eyes wide open. Can't find them because of human composting. How many have the said no evidence, no crime? Oh, eyes wide open. I see what you're getting at. I'm sorry, it took me a minute to, and thank you for euphemisms in the chat. I've wondered, I've heard that discussed, eyes wide open. I'm not really, and all opinions are welcome here, as long as they're stated in a respectful manner. But I'm not one that, well, honey, I know they've said no evidence will be found, but Angel Talks Too Fast. If you came over here to mod just to insult me for being laggy, I know I'm laggy. I'm on the phone, chickie poo. I'm using Wi-Fi on the phone, and I'm sitting outside, and the Wi-Fi's over in there. We're lucky I'm even on here. Or maybe you're not lucky. Maybe you're really unlucky that I'm on here. Of course, all you have to do is change the channel. But, Angel, honey, I don't know if you heard me a while ago. I don't know if you were in here. I had to cancel some of my memberships because of a little bit of financial stress. If you feel like you have to unmod me because I had to, I'll get my membership back, honey. Are we in a YouTube fight? Why didn't you tell me? Oh, stop that. Blowing smoke out your nose. I will re-up my membership when my financial situation levels out. You're not the only one I had to cancel. I had to cancel Ziggy too and a couple others. And I'm not chain smoking. I just keep letting them burn up. And Angel talks too fast. You distracted me. I don't even know what I was going to say. Oh, sassy Brenda, honey, you be careful if you're driving. Oh, Angel talks too fast. I forgot. Yeah. Nightbot. Nightbot is always trying to boss everybody around over on Angel Talks Too Fast. Where, by the way, if you enjoy like an almost, well, not almost, but like a college level type dissertation, or no, that's not the right word, but like a breakdown of something, like Angel has been transcribing Jody Sue Brown. Ah! And she will literally like put the transcription up on her screen and like break it down like phrase by phrase. And she does Tim Mullen. And Angel and I met because we both have an attitude about Ronnie Lawson. Angel, how can we find out if John Allen Biggins is friends with Ronnie Lawson on Facebook? Yeah, no kidding. Is it Tony? Tony S. Oh yeah, Angel breaks it down, baby. Yes, we met because of Ronnie. Met like virtually. I am the Empress. Yes, thank you, dodging bullets. Although I don't have, let's see. Can I use, okay. Here's my scepter. And if I wave it in a certain manner, don't look into my eyes, because if you do, the scepter of Spider Ubia will begin to take control of your mind. You will be forever lost in the vortex matrix of triangulation of the web of the spiders. Don't look into my eyes. Don't do it, Carl. Don't look in my eyes. Carl, I said don't look into my eyes. Carl. Come on. Stop looking in my eyes, Carl. I mean it. It smells kind of good. It's paraffin oil. I have to have my scepter in a safe place. My real scepter, the porcupine quill, it's inside. If I had it, y'all would be totally fucked right now. I'm just saying. Mind control. Jody Sue Brown. Jody Sue, if I really had the power that you and your people think that I have, you would open your mouth and tell the truth, you fucking bitch. John Biggins is not on Ronnie. Okay, he's not on his list. Okay. I just was curious about it, and one of our viewers was kind of curious about it. Hi, Cat's Hodgepodgery. Blanca, what he's let me know if I can kick anyone in the knee. Re. Kick him in the knee. Ras. Kick him in the other knee. Did you hear Grandis tell it? She got kicked in the knee. She got kicked in the knee so hard by the boys heading over to Gatlinburg that dang nabbit, she had to run over to Holston Medical Center and get her fake knee took care of because she got kicked so much by those boys. Talk about some knee kicking. Let me ask y'all this, for the hell of it. Do y'all believe that Candace Harrer was at Warrior's Path on the 15th when of summer on June 15th? Well, I haven't seen the metadata, so I don't know that it was shot on the 15th. It was uploaded on the 15th. Hi, Blue Eyes. Love you too, baby. Hi, Angels for Justice. Good morning, darling. Hi, Joe Papawick. Do y'all think that Candace Harrer was at the swimming hole that day? Astronaut says no. Sharon says no. Casper, no. J-Dub says no. Vicky says no. Cat's Hodgepodgery, questionable. Angels, no, I don't. Real Sunflower, somebody did show metadata, honey. Thank you for telling me that. I was not aware of that. Okay, so we do know it was shot on the 15th if we've seen metadata, right? Unsure Gazing Afternoon. Is we Scottish Ma in here? Hi, baby. Hi, Nun Beasley. Not even a little. Nun Beasley, I haven't seen you for a long time, honey. It's good to see you. Real Sunflower, you do think she was there. Kim thinks that she wasn't. Joe Papawick, no, I don't feel she was at all, but she wonders if Candace or Dawn. Y'all, this is one thing I really don't like about the phone. Your chat literally fades away. It doesn't just jump. Okay, Wolfcat thinks she was there. But Joe was saying that she wonders if Candace or Dawn threw Summer in Holston River near Williams Bridge. See, that makes me wonder about, hi Sugar Lips, that makes me wonder about, you know, wasn't it didn't Ronnie Lawson tell the Nita Diver, was it Ronnie Lawson that told Nita Diver that there was no need to search in water, that she wasn't in the water? What the hell was that all about? How does he know she's not in the water? Am I right or wrong about that? Don B put a video out last night mentioning the bridge and river. Okay, I haven't seen it yet, Joe. I'll go watch it after we finish up here. Cat's Hodgepodgery. I've wondered about that. Y'all know that I hold out on this hope. Vicky, I saw you say exactly, honey, but I don't know what you were saying exactly about. Y'all know I hold on to that thread of hope that Summer is alive and well somewhere. Yeah, Misdemeanor, how does he know whether you need to search in the water or not? If I were the sheriff in Hawkins County, I'd say, I want you to get me every available professional search diver. I want every professional water team available from around the world in Hawkins County, ASAP, with all of their gear, and I want them in every pond, every river, every lake, every reservoir, and I want every body of water searched exhaustively. But no, we don't need to search in the water because she's not there. How do you fucking know that? But back to the thing about maybe in Wisconsin. Kat, you don't know if she's alive, but Grandis could have easily moved her when she took off. See? It could be, and we all know this is all speculation, right? Anybody that comes up in here on the rewatch or, in the comment section later on, get this through your fucking heads. Trolls. Idiots. Everything on this channel, including the live chat, is opinion and speculation. So anyway, back to our opinions and speculation. I've looked at it both ways. We know that it can be done because it has been done. That a not alive child, I can think of 2 instances as a matter of fact, where a not alive child was put into a suitcase. One was tossed into the woods, and one was tossed over a bridge. So yeah, and it was done while whoever did it was traveling. So it could be that way. Or maybe I'm just thinking out loud now. Okay. Let's say Summer was being essayed by somebody. We don't know. We don't know who. Let's say she's being essayed, and it's time to start school, where there are mandated reporters who have been trained to look for the signs. And then one thing leads to another, and they want to avoid that. So maybe Grandis whisked Summer off, and she was like hidden somewhere from the 15th until Grandis left. I've wondered if Rose Myers has her. I've wondered if it was Rose Myers, who was living at 110 Ben Hill Road, that Fred Hill thinks was Rosemarie Bly. Y'all, I've wondered all kinds of stuff. Just like y'all do. Hi, Lou. Yeah, that's assuming Grandis cares. I don't see her as a caring person. I see her as a hard-hearted Hannah. In my opinion, Candace Harrer could not give a crap less about anything or anybody. What's Sharon saying? Here last year I was reading where children in Tennessee come up missing, just vanished and never was found back in 1930s. Really, honey? Is that, I'll Google something on that later today. Because all I do is sit on YouTube all day long or on my computer all day long. That's all I do. Cam is saying, yes, lip lock, that's what I've been thinking. Between CPS breathing down their necks and school, they had to get rid of her because Don feared being turned in. And see, I've wondered, and I thought, yeah, see, hi, Cher, hi, beautiful. Cher, honey, I had to leave you last night. I understand if you have to fire me.
baby. Another channel that I mod that you guys don't get along came up live. And I went over there and share, honey, I'm just honest like you are. Marie attacked me unprovoked. She came after me hard and heavy months ago. She's called me a corpse, hip locked no more, her and AB, her butthole buddy, you know. Cher, I love you, baby, and I like to think I'm a good mod, and that I'm fair and balanced and stay out of the melee when I'm modding for a channel where there's a panel guest that I don't like. But baby, I had to leave. I just had to. I love you. But I hope you understand. Wait just a minute. Wait a minute. Who said that? Oh, I'm sorry, Charisse. Honey, I'm sure glad I brought that back. I thought that said liar, but it says fair. Cher is fair, in my opinion as well. I know, look, there are people who don't like Cher, there are people that don't like Angel, there are people who don't like me, there are people who don't like Tiffany like I don't like Tiffany. I've said this to y'all before. In your real life, does everybody love you? In your real life, does everybody hate you? In your real life, is everybody indifferent toward you? No. YouTube is no different. And I care for Cher. And I didn't always. But there was a day in a live chat that Cher came into our chat. And she said, I want to apologize to you for anything I have ever said that was hurtful or disparaging. Now look, when a person gives a real sincere apology and one accepts it, then we move forward from there. We don't go revisit the past. We don't go, oh, remember that time when you... We don't throw it in somebody's face what has happened in the past. Cher apologized. I accepted. Now I'm not blocked on her channel. She's not blocked on my channel. I mod for her. And simultaneously mod for another creator that they absolutely do not like each other. Yet they both keep me as a mod. Now that should tell anybody something about me. Just saying. Anyway, I did let Tiffany Marie know in that one that I made. Steph Hammond, you wish you all could come together, baby. Steph, I wish it too. And I'm not being flippant with what I'm about to say, darling. If wishes were fishes, we'd have some to fry. But Steph, baby, here again, just like in real life, I will not associate myself with a malignant narcissist. I will not associate myself with a toxic individual who is by definition psychologically in the dark triad. Machiavellianism, psychopathy, and narcissism. If you look in the Merriam-Webster's Collegiate Dictionary, under that term, the definition is Tiffany Marie. And I don't for one fucking minute believe that she lost the interview with Chris McDonough and Jody Sue Brown. Because that bitch saves, she records, catalogs and logs every motherfucking thing she does. And in my opinion, she just bided her time till she got through using Jody Sue Brown, and Jody Sue Brown got through using her. Mutual using. Two toxic, malignant narcissists up each other's asses, getting everything they can get, and when they're done, then they shit on each other and start the dragging. Oh, Steph, honey, mine, I know. I love you too, Wolf Cat. You know, just I'm not on mute, and I'm not watching somebody live streaming me on. How come they never live stream me? Is it because I'm the Empress? Have y'all ever noticed that? Nobody, none of my, at least that I know, of course I don't sub to my haters. I don't even know who all my haters are. But how come they're never live streaming me? They live stream. Share, honey, do me a favor. Let's go live at the same time, and let's start a fake fight. I want you to live stream me like Jody Sue Brown live streams people, and don't talk. Just sit there and watch me, and then once in a while look at the camera and call me a motherfucker, or call me a bitch, or say, you know, you're going to come through the screen and punch me in the mouth. And Angel, you and I are going to fight too. Let's see. Who else? Oh, I'll be Frank. He mods for me, and he mods for Sleuth Mom. So I'll be Frank has already started a fight between me and Sleuth Mom. So we'll have that fight. And so then we can fulfill Jody Sue Brown's claim that all of us in this big conspiracy are having all these fake fights to get clicks and views. Do I think that that actually happens, y'all? I do. I honestly do believe that there are some creators not good creators, not people that we can have a modicum of respect for. I don't think that Cher has fake fights. I don't think Angel has fake fights. I don't have fake fights. I don't think Cam and Allie have fake fights. I don't think Scott has fake fights. I don't think Sage Sleuth has fake fights. I don't think Lean on Me. Okay, all the chat. Okay, if you go to my sub, who I sub to, if you go to my channel under, you know, who does Susan subscribe to? You know, it's open there. You can just go see it. I am not aware of any of those people having fake fights with other creators. But people that are ugly and mean, okay, what happens is their viewers start getting worn out on that shit, right? So they'll start something, you know, they get tired of the, blah, 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 yada, 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 yada. They get tired of that, so the viewership starts dropping off, right? So now we got to start some shit with somebody so we get some viewers back. Watch, now, y'all, if you don't mod for a lot of channels like I do, I mod for a shitload of channels. And I'm a member of a number of channels. So I see a lot of live chat. And if you don't mod, you may not. What did you do, Angel? No, I didn't see what you did. But I will go look if it's going to, Kiko, if it's going to start a fight with me, I'll go over and look at it, and we'll start some shit, girl, up on YouTube. I will come through this screen and punch you, motherfucker, in the mouth. Give me. Wait a minute, I cracked myself up. Give me a minute. Angel, I've had it up to here with you. Share. Mark, I'm done with both of you. Mark, the next time I come on for coffee and chat with you on a quiet, pleasant Sunday morning, I'm going to rip you a new asshole. You bike-riding, bearded Canadian, you. And guess what? Sleuth mom, you think you're all that. You don't know who you're dealing with. You come up on me like that. Yeah, put that tape over your mouth, angry face, Angel. And you just sit there and mod all day long. I'm going to stay live for 12 hours just so you can't go live. How's that for revenge? Vengeful. I'm vengeful. All right, what do you say? Yeah, dodging bullets. Grandis is cold to the bone. Jack of all trades. You just seem like a person anyone could sit down and have a cup of coffee. Pretty much, baby. Pretty much. Oh, I know. Oh, my God, I hope ELP clips this. Carl. Carl. And who is Carlos Martinez? Is that Carl Nicholas from Liverpool, from Enchanted Crap Path, or is that who is? That's our next mission. Okay, flip the little switch behind your. Mine's behind my right ear. Okay, my transmitter is here. Your receiver is behind your left ear. So you have. Okay, this now listen. Hush up now, settle down, listen to me. I'm the granny empress, and I'm telling y'all right now. In order to adequately receive your mission assignments, take the pinky finger of your left hand, gently touch in the little crease where your earlobe joins your jawline. Very delicate. Don't push too hard. Some of you push too hard. Now I've got to reset. Shit. Just a minute. I've got to get the right frequency. Wait a minute. Okay. Now you're reset. You can delicately touch your left finger right behind your left ear where the lobe joins the jawline. Okay. Whew. Now that you're all ready, our next mission. Can you still hear me? Okay. Your next mission. Who is Carlos Martinez? Brown Skittle. Brown Skittle. Honey, baby, I didn't know. Are you autistic? I didn't know you were on the spectrum, baby. You can hear me? Carlos, not Carlos, not that Carlos. Carlos, not you, honey. The Carlos in our chat is a good Carlos. Not that. Am I showing boobs? No. Okay. Not that Carlos. The Carlos in our chat is a good Carlos. We want to find out who is Carlos Martinez. The one that comes in our chat and says, "Leave Tiffany Marie alone." And then I say, "No." Hey, is Caminelli in here? I mod for them too. You know, I say I mod for a kabillion channels. Oh my God, you can see my granny wings. Hey, is Caminelli? Where's my chat? Dodging bullets, you like share. There's cracking cases. And Sue Marie, honey, if I didn't say hi to you. Miss Deb. Angel talks too fast. There. Hi, Cam and Allie, or whichever one of you's in here. We're just being silly over here today, honey. Nothing serious going on. You've received your mission? Cam? Honey, I don't know if you heard the big announcement. I finally came out. The entire galaxy now knows that it's actually me who is in charge of the entire operation. I sent you a secret coded message, but apparently you have lost your decoder ring that I sent to you from the Cracker Jack box, Cam and Allie. And y'all keep acting like you're in charge of the whole operation. Scott thinks he's in charge of the whole operation. Tiffany Marie thinks she's in charge of the whole operation. And everybody knows now I'm in charge of the whole operation. Jane, tell them. Tell Kim and Allie. Y'all look, that's another one where we move forward, right? Listen. In the beginning, and by in the beginning what I mean is, when Summer disappeared, and I started watching channels about her, I'm not a Wells supporter at all. Never have been. Whether or not they have anything at all to do with Summer having disappeared. Whether or not they do, because I don't know what happened to Summer. Lots of opinion and speculation, yes, but I don't know. All right. I thought, because I didn't give them a chance, I watched one live from Cracking Cases, had a knee-jerk reaction, decided based on what I had seen there. I did the same thing with Squall Tip. Based on a knee-jerk reaction, oh, they're Wells supporters, I don't like them, I'm not going to watch them. Did that with a lot of channels. And then a very wise man who goes by Scott H. on YouTube, more than once appealed to his viewers. Please put aside your personal feelings and just listen to what people are saying. I'm a stubborn old broad, and I resisted that advice for months. And boy howdy, did I miss out on a lot because I was so freaking stubborn. I finally listened to Scott H. a couple of months ago, maybe 6 weeks ago, after months of him saying, please, put your personal feelings aside. And I realize now what Scott was trying to get us to get was you cannot have, now these are my words, not his, but one cannot have a balanced point of view if one does not listen to all sides. So I started listening. Well, guess what? Come to find out, they're not Wells supporters. They're fair. I have not been fair. I've been judgmental, stubborn, and accusatory. Am I going to change? No. I'm very comfortable with who and what I am. But I gave them a chance, and I saw what good people they are. Cam and Allie. They're good people who truly care about Summer. And everything they've done, in my opinion, has been an effort to help find her. So now, I love Cam and Allie. Do I agree with everything they say? No. Do I agree with everything Angel says? No. Do I agree with everything Cher says? No. Do I agree with everything Piper says? No. You see what I'm doing here? I'm listing channels that I mod for. Do I agree with everything out of Ziggy's mouth? No. Do I love them? Yes. Because just because I don't agree with you doesn't mean I don't like you or love you. If you have a clean mind, an honest heart, and good intentions, then I love you. And love merely means to cling to. So, are there other people? I tried to give other people a chance. They didn't meet up to my standards. I have high standards. And I don't intend to lower the bar for motherfuckers, assholes, toxic and malignant human beings. I just won't. So, yeah, Charisse, if people would just listen. And talk about just listening, how about the flu I had the other night? I'm modding for Cam and Allie. I'm modding for them. Okay, Scott H is on live at the same time. I'm a member at Scott H, and he has Piper on. So I want to hear that conversation, right? I've already touched on this in an upload, I think. Well, Scott H and Piper are having technical difficulties, audio difficulties. So I'm jumping back and forth. You know, channel jumping. The kitties are climbing. And I thought Cam said that John Allen Biggins was involved in the search for Summer. So I made a community post. You know, and in the community post I said, I'm upset. Because this guy that I did this piece on this morning, Cam is saying he was involved in the search for Summer. Well, that's not what Cam said. Well, and like an adult, mature person would do, did Cam go live and attack me on his channel? No. He put a comment under the post that I made, and he says, no, 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 that's not what I said. I said the agency, Sullivan County, was involved in the search. He clarified and made it right. So I agree with that comment, that chat. Let's listen to what Cam is saying. Like me, sometimes he'll get a little bit tongue-tied, a little tongue-twisted. He'll misspeak, and then he'll fix it. Cam has made no secret that he's ADHD. All a person has to do is Google ADHD, get you a little bit of knowledge about what that is if you don't know. I've never dealt with it, and I don't know anybody that does personally, so I Googled it. No, baby, dodging bullets. Our Carlos is not that Carlos, honey. Our Carlos, I can't get your last name right. It's our Carlos, that his last name, username is spelled Cejas. He's a channel holder, and he talks about ghosts and books and movies and stuff like that. He's a real cool guy. No, the Carlos that comes in here and attacks us goes by username. Well, it's always Carlos Martinez, but then it'll have something after it like is infallible. Carlos Martinez, the unstoppable. Or, motherfucker thinks an awful lot of himself. I think it's AB. Or Carl Nichols from Enchanted Life Path. But who knows? I don't know. But about, if we, yeah, Cam or Allie, honey, whichever one, we all do. I will be sitting there, Cam and Allie, reading a document. Like, for instance, I'm reading something and I say 2020 and the document says 2022. Then you have to go make a retraction or a correction or something like that. But y'all see, to me, that's hi, Izzy Rose, coming out of television news and newspaper news. That's the proper way. You make a retraction or a correction. And you let people know you made an error usually in what you said or what you wrote, right? And then you let hey, I made an error that was not correct, and here is what is correct, But now that I mod for Cam and Allie, and it's not like I'm required to be there, but you want to be. You feel a certain responsibility to the creators who trust you with a wrench. And so I love them now. I love all the creators that I mod for. So I'm just looking at your chat for a second. Y'all, we've been on here almost 2 hours. Time flies when you're trying to have fun, quote Candace Bly. Hybrid. Hi, honey. Y'all, we haven't been seeing Hybrid a lot. one of our beautiful mods. We get to see her once in a while over at Scott's too. She's been busy with family duties. Yeah, cracking cases. I love you guys now. And see, Kim, you make the most beautiful displays. You and Carrie both. And it goes to show. Now look. Looky here. Shit fired save matches. Here's an old woman. Set in her ways. Stubborn as a Missouri mule. Judgmental as all get out. Who changed her ways. I know a while ago I said I ain't going to change. Well, if it's changed for the better, why not? Sometimes taking the bricks out of a wall, just stack them neatly over on the side somewhere. Take that brick out. You know what? I'm not even going to do that. Here's what I'm going to do with the bricks in my wall. I'm going to take those bricks and I'm going to build a pathway. With a parquet design. And I'm going to lay each brick from my wall gently into a parquet pathway made of bricks that was once a wall between me and thee. It worked for me with cracking cases. It worked for me with listen to the voices behind the wall. Patience, observation, understanding, listening. Darlings, I've told you before, hearing is a physical action. Listening is a mental action. Hearing and listening are not the same thing. So, is Sleuth Mom? Hi, Aurora. Darlings, I need to get off here. Really, I can't believe that we're actually, you babies have hung around this long with me not saying really anything. I've got a couple of viewers that say, and Kim, thank you, baby, for dropping links to channel. If you're new here, I haven't seen anybody new in chat. Hi, Carrie, baby doll. When we have creators join us in our chat, I feel that the most respectful thing to do, if they're going to be kind enough to come over here and just listen to me go on and on about nothing, if they're going to be nice enough to mention me on their channel, or they're going to share something that I do, now, to be perfectly honest with you, I don't remember hardly ever. I can remember 2 times getting a notification that another creator shared something I did. But there are creators that will come at you sideways. One in particular that I'm thinking about unsubbing from. That goes on and on and on and on about your community tab is for you to share, and y'all never share my videos. I don't ever see anybody sharing my videos. How come y'all don't share my videos? Well, how come you don't fucking share mine? Do I not share because you don't share? No. I share on my tab what I personally think my viewers and demographics would be interested in. Not just because you want me to fucking share your stuff on my community tab. I can share all day long on my community tab, but I know the demographics of my viewers. So I'm not going to share something that they're not even going to look at because they don't care about it or they're not interested in it. I didn't mean to go on a rant in the last few minutes. We'll go for 2 hours, I guess, since we're here. But I'm sitting there listening to this creator raising Cain over that people never share their stuff on the missing and whatnot on their community tabs, and the motherfucker ain't ever once shared a damn thing I've done. So don't come at me sideways. It's tit for tat. Shit. And usually if I share something that's live, I share it while it's live. Like if y'all might notice if you check the community tab, is that you'll what was I going to say? Oh, if it's a live, like what I'll put at Sleuth Mom, for example, live now. Now, if it's a live rewatch, generally speaking, I don't share it because it's already over with, and maybe it's 3, 4, 5, 6 hours long. So, anyway. I guess the point of all that is there's a hummingbird. Oh, sorry, I have hummingbird in my totem. Hummingbird in the Native American medicine is joy. I have really strong hummingbird medicine. So anyway, y'all, I don't even know if I can keep you entertained for another 12 minutes. I was thinking maybe we could hit an even 2-hour mark. And I've not done a very good job at all of keeping up with your chat. It's really hard on the phone. So, but hopefully, maybe, what are you saying, cracking cases? At Lip Luck No More, I know who you are talking about. That person yelled at me about it. LOL, petty pet. Yeah. Yep. I'm pretty sure that you do know who I'm talking about, honey. And it's someone actually that I used to really love and wouldn't miss anything that they did. But here recently, it's just whine, bitch, and moan and point fingers at other creators. Listen, my viewers are telling me they're getting sick and tired of it. I try to make my little whine, bitch, and moan like kind of funny and entertaining. Try to. But you've never seen an orange pack of cigarettes? These are American spirits. They're expensive because they're organic. They're also really tight. Most cigarettes, I'm not promoting smoking, but I am a smoker, and that's how it is. Most cigarettes, you'll see people take their cigarettes and tap them to pack the tobacco down. These come with a written recommendation. Do not pack these cigarettes. As a matter of fact, take it and gently roll it back and forth between your fingers before lighting it to loosen the tobacco a little bit. They're packed so hard with organic tobacco. My husband smokes Pall Mall. We did an experiment one time. He burned up 4 Pall Malls, just smoking at a normal rate. And he's not a chain smoker, but it was an experiment. He burned up 4 long Pall Malls. I still had about this much left on one. American spirit. So when I say they're expensive, they're not actually expensive. The initial investment is, but you come out better in the long run because one cigarette is the same as 3 or 4 of another cigarette. All right, darlings. I'm sorry that I did really bad with your chat today. When I'm on the phone, it's almost impossible for me. My vision is so poor that I can barely. You notice that when I look at your chat, I'm having to do this, and leaning forward and stuff, and the sunlight and yada yada yada. So, oh my God, I've been watching Jody Sue Brown too much. I have noticed here recently that hi Canadian Cookie, I've noticed here recently that I have been saying, so anyway. I've been saying yada yada yada. There's something else she says that it's like it has creeped into my vocabulary, and I'm trying to catch myself so that I will stop. It's one thing to create a character like my Jody Sue Bionic character that I do once in a great while, where I'm like a YouTuber watching a YouTuber watching a YouTuber. But to study a person long enough to develop a character to where in your real life you start using that phraseology, might want to pull back on that a little bit. Dodie Redding, I didn't see you, but I see Carrie saying hi to you. Oh, goodness. All right, looky here. I need to get some stuff done because once again, as Jody Sue Brown would have it and is wrong, I don't sit on YouTube all day long, nor on my computer. I need to get some meat to thaw out for supper. I think we'll have Yankee pot roast and some fried green tomatoes. That sounds good. And I need to vacuum. And I think I'll do a little bit of mowing while it's still cool this morning. Get some exercise. And Cam and Allie, if you're still here, I want to throw out something to you. I see Cracking Case is still in chat. I've never been on your panel. And I'm not asking you to answer here. I'm asking you to consider something. If we could talk about this Biggins guy, if you would consider the next time you're going to talk about him, would you think about letting me up on your panel? I just think about it. I want to know more about this guy, and you're down there. Cam, I want to know, when did he leave Hawkins County Sheriff's Department? We know he was there in March of 2017 because of the incident in the jail with Sheens, whatever that guy's name is. There was an altercation with Officer Cantrell and a female officer and Biggins, where the prisoner was going to throw, this is back in 2017 again, he's going to throw a punch at Cantrell, but Biggins intercepts the punch. And it's from WJHL, March 17, 2017. So we know he was there in Hawkins in 2017. Now, he's just been fired from Sullivan County. And Cam, Allie, I don't know I don't even know why I want to know. I know. But I just want to know. And I want to know, was he fired by Ronnie Lawson? Did he quit? If he quit, why did he quit? Was he recommended to Sullivan? Is there any way to even know these things? Probably not, because they're human resources, what we used to call personnel department. Maybe they're in a confidential file. I want to know if this guy ever did in Hawkins County as a corrections officer what he did in Sullivan County, allegedly. Well, I mean, he's been arrested on a federal indictment. But you think about it, and if you're comfortable, hi Bonnie, if you're comfortable with the idea, I would like to walk on my brick pathway and perhaps join you sometime on one of your lives to talk about diggings. Okay. Oh, and what I was going to say a while ago about channel holders in our chat, and if you are here, if they're kind enough to take time out of their day when they could be researching a case, doing anything else, they've chosen to come and visit with us. Therefore, in order to balance that, we drop their links in our chat. We don't ask you to go sub to them. We just merely drop the link. And if you choose, through your own free will, which you have, and your Creator gave you, and did not give anybody else the right to take it from you. Nobody. So if you, through your own free will, choose to go and view the channel, and you like it, give them a sub, give them a thumbs up. If you don't like them, keep your mouth shut and go somewhere else. If you sub to them and then you find out you don't like them, you don't have to make a big deal of it. Just push that little thing that says unsub. That's it. It's that easy. And so, all right. I'm going to sing you out with just one quick verse of something that keeps coming into my head. After 2 hours of nothing. You know what about that? You know why once in a while we do an hour or two of nothing? YouTube tells me, not only am I an intuitive person that just pays attention, like how I go back and I read the entire live chat after it uploads. My viewers and YouTube itself tells me and I know this from my television days, do what your viewers like. And I am more and more and more, especially since the kittens came. And since I started doing the drives, which I'll keep working on that till we can get a really good one. My viewers are telling me, thank you. They're saying things like, after a day of watching nothing but shit shows on YouTube, watching the kittens play was just what I needed. After watching the melee last night, that drive you took us on today was just what I needed. So I'm going to give my viewers what they need, what they want. What's the point of having a channel if you don't interact with your viewers? If you don't read their comments and give them a thumbs up and a heart? What's the point of doing a live stream if you don't interact with your chat? What's the point? So that's why we get a broad spectrum of topics on Lip Lock No More. I'll rant with the best of them. I can roast with the best of them. I'm funny. I can be really, really funny. I can be really, really serious. I can get so upset on this channel over a missing child that I will literally sit here and cry on a live stream. Or I can lose my shit with something humorous to the point that you've got to give me a minute to quit laughing. But what we do on Lip Lock No More is what the viewers want, not what I want. Well, I mean, that's not true either. It is what I want. Because birds of the feather flock together. We're attracted to each other because we're like-minded. Okay? So, here we go. I met my love in Avalon beside the bay. Excuse me, I'm singing over here. Rude. Now I gotta start again. I met my love in Avalon beside the bay. I left my love in Avalon and sailed away. Now I dream of him in Avalon from dusk till dawn, and so I think I'll travel on to Avalon. I met my love in Avalon beside the bay, and I left my love in Avalon. Oh, I sailed away. Now I dream of him in Avalon from dusk till dawn. And so I think I'll travel on to Avalon. That's all I can remember. Y'all know what's coming, right? Remember? I would tell you to behave yourselves, but why in the world would I waste my breath and your time? We all know you ain't gonna do it. Shit fire safe matches. So have fun. And be safe. And don't you ever forget for one single moment that I love every single one of you, no matter what. And I'll catch you on the flip-flop. That is, if you choose to tune in the broadcast. Love you. Bye-bye.